Test your might. Test your might. Test your might.
I've already applied Urban Decay's Tinted Moisturizer on my face. I'm going to use e.l.f.'s eyebrow kit to fill in my brows. Be sure to use an eyeshadow primer because this look focuses heavily on the eyes. Use a matte bronzer to contour the sides of your nose. Use a small fluffy brush to blend out. For my cheeks, I usually like to use a shimmery bronzer. Don't forget to contour your jaws and the sides of your forehead. Apply gold eyeshadow to your lids. Concentrate most of the color on the inner corners of your eyes. Take a green shadow and apply it to the outer half of your eyes. Make sure you remember to blend well, but be careful not to overblend. I'm using a liquid liner to line my eyes so I can get the blackest color. For Jade's look, I like to wing out the liner to give her more of a sexy feel. To tight line, I usually switch over to a pencil eyeliner. I'm also applying it to my waterline. You can use a tiny brush to smoke out the liner. Now I'm switching back to liquid liner and I'm going to create this little triangle shape to give her more of a cat eye. To give a little more depth, I'm going to run a matte black shadow over the eyeliner. And I'm going to use a shimmery pearl color to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to be applying these spiky false lashes for even more drama. And now it's time for the hair. Pull your hair up into a high ponytail. Once you have the ponytail, you can start braiding your hair in a regular 3-strand braid. And then all you have to do is just put on your costume. So this was my Halloween costume this year. Me and 2 other friends did a Mortal Kombat group for this Halloween. We ended up making these costumes from scratch in like 2 days, and it was very stressful and we had very little time. The material we used is like a stretch knit, kind of like what they use for like swimsuits or like dance wear. We bought it from Joann's. Originally the fabric cost like $16 a yard, but we had coupons so it ended up being like $9 a yard. So for the top, we basically traced an existing tank top that we had that fit us perfectly, and then we cut out, and then I sewed the side, and then we cut like a V-neck, and then later on we added the black fabric that acted as like a bias tape, and the black fabric is also stretchy as well. So it goes down here, and then we have black string that we crisscrossed. There's a lot of versions of the Mortal Kombat girls, but like the new ones are like sluttier, so we ended up making our own version that we were comfortable with. And then for the mask I think was the hardest because we had to make it like fit the contour of the face. This is basically started out as a rectangle of fabric, and then after I'd had the rectangle, I would place it over my mouth, and then I would scrunch up the parts, especially around this area, so it would, you know, fit like it would fit the curve of my jaw. I pinned and then I sewed them, and then we sewed elastic at the ends to hook onto our ears and added the black strip on top. We also made like boot covers, and we wore shoes inside, and then we wore like a giant sock basically. Her original weapon is a stupid pole, and I did not want to bring a pole into the city on the train. It was just like, it's gonna be like too much. So I decided to do her alternate weapon, that like her boomerang. This is basically just made out of foam. I looked up a picture online, and then I just eyeballed the curves, and these blades are all separate. So I cut out the hexagon, like a big shape, and then I cut out a smaller one. So when I glue it on and paint it, it'll kind of be like 3D instead of just like one flat, you know, surface. 2 of the giant hexagons out actually. And then I basically sandwiched the blades in between, so it would be a little bit more 3D. Since we would be going out in these costumes, I wanted like something, like a way to like attach this, so I wouldn't, like, if I didn't want to hold it, you know, then I wouldn't have to. So we glued elastic over here, so I wear it as like a ring.